Hold on. I told him to say hi. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Forge. And we're back in Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I want to talk again about the cartel market. Let's dive into this one more time, and I swear next time I'll have another subject. But people actually came back to me with some feedback. I want to thank you for having something to say about it, and I want to have a chance to reply to these people. So, first thing I wanted to say is people are still asserting the fact that no one would buy this stuff if they couldn't resell it in the game. I still wholeheartedly disagree with the fact that everyone who buys this stuff is only buying it to resell in the game. I'm not saying that there isn't a decent portion of the player base that is, but that's not the only reason to buy it, or else this game wouldn't be around that long if that was the only reason to do it. Because I know some people who didn't even know that was a thing, that you could actually resell this stuff. I wholeheartedly hold on to the fact that if we stop being able to resell these items in the game, it's one of the big things that will help fix the in-game economy and allow other things to be sold there, so the economy can actually function the right way. Another thing, how are other people going to get it if they have to pay real money for it? Sorry, a lot of people don't know how other people are going to get it if there's only way they can do it is by spending real money on it. And I was like, and I keep going back to this because it's true and it works, and they found a way to do it when keeping both sides of the player base happy. People that love cosmetic shops and spending money on microtransactions, and people that don't like them and just wish there was a way to earn them in the game. I'm gonna pull up the slide. And the slide is from Destiny 2. In Destiny 2, they have a very, 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 very similar item shop. It looks very similar to the Cartel market. There's emotes and sparrows and ghost shells and everything, and everyone has a different theme for different areas. And they also have another page. I'm going to say on that one. They have another page where you can only get items in this slide. This part of the store that rotates out every week. You can only get that with currency you get from playing the game in other activities. And you get this currency called Bright Dust. Those 3 rows, they rotate out every week with different items that you can get using Bright Dust. And only Bright Dust ones. The only aisle that stays the same is the bottom one where it says consumables. Those are always there. Now, if we go back to SWTOR, reselling cartel market items being resold on the GTN is ridiculous. Like if you just sort by mounts, then you sort by the highest one. This one can be earned from doing Zyos, but almost all of this other stuff is cartel market. All of it. Let's go to armor pieces. Let's go to adaptive, because we know that's where it's at. Let's just search, and then we'll sort by most expensive. What do you know? Imperial Bastion's armor set. Highest expensive. Like if we look in the other categories, rest of this is in-game stuff. In fact, most of it's not even in-game stuff. It's level 53 stuff. Let's look in the medium armor. Even this stuff, not cartel market items, but it's like other stuff for other parts of the game. The only other place if you look in melee weapons, look what's at the top, lightsabers. Let's go down to electro staffs, Cathar war staff, all sorted by the highest. I think my point's getting across. One of the most expensive lightsabers on the cartel market is this one. It never ends. It never ends. It's only the highest, most expensive stuff in the game. The cartel market items. The only other place I've seen it different is in is in stuff like in-game stuff and stuff that doesn't have a cosmetic. So yeah, vibro knives, because that is it's a gear thing for the operatives and snipers. Because this is in-game items. So the only things that are being sold at this price point are end-game items, which breaks the end game. Another thing. So also, I think that end-game items should not be sold, should not be able to be resold. They should all be bind on pickup, all of them. Because this does not help the game. Now imagine, just imagine for a moment. Imagine if you one day you went into the activities panel, and there was another form of currency in here that you can earn. Let's say like once a week, if you do an operation, you get like cartel chips or cartel vouchers, and you get a certain amount of them, and you go to the cartel market, and like there's a rotating store where it's just like, oh, okay, you want to get, oh, it's like, look at this incredibly huge backlog of things they have. It's a huge backlog. It's more than what Destiny has. It's more than what Destiny has. Like imagine if like you give one armor piece once a week. There's one armor set and one weapon in the store that you can earn just by playing the game. Just one. It doesn't even have to be a high-end one. Every now and then it could be. That'd be great. But imagine if you can earn that currency by doing story uprisings, and like in the harder the activity gets, the more of a bit of currency you get from doing it. And like imagine that, and that would push more players into this content that isn't played, and it would help, and it'd give the game some life. And we all want this game. We all want more players in the game, right? This is a good way to incentivize people to play the game. Because other than helping with gear drops and stuff like that, and helping with gear drops is another way, but that's for another time. But this is something that needs to be fixed, and it can't be ignored, because this is not the way. Like, if this is ridiculous, like it's ridiculous. Like you can't even get like decorations. Like some of the best and most expensive decorations come from the cartel market, and some of them aren't even like that rare. It's just like you don't see a lot of them anymore. They only come around every now and then. I think some of these you can craft, but most of them is like either cartel stuff. Almost all of it is like cartel stuff. It's out of control. And it needs to be fixed. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap up this video. I do plan on doing another subject for the next episode of the Forge. It is gonna be another Star Wars: The Old Republic one, but I just wanted to add something onto the end of this video. I love this game, never going to stop loving it, but that's not gonna stop me from calling out things that can be fixed. And I'm always going to compare it to other games, because the fact is other games do what Star Wars: The Old Republic does it better. And Star Wars: The Old Republic is so close to my heart because it's Star Wars, and it's I think one of the best bastions of some of the best Star Wars storytelling out there right now, especially compared to certain things. And I want this game to be better. And I think that more people should be out here calling out Star Wars: The Old Republic for what it can do and what it can do better. And I'm going to do what I can to push reform for this game, so it can be the game that I want to play, and the game that I know a lot of people want to play. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to like and share this video around, and subscribe and hit the bell. And I plan on doing some live streaming and doing some Star Wars: The Old Republic, some Destiny, some other games. I am going to be participating in the Destiny 2 World's First Raid Race on November 21st, and I'm definitely going to be streaming Destiny 2 when the new expansion comes out. And I'm going to be I've been out of endgame content in Star Wars: The Old Republic for a long time, so I'm definitely going to be streaming eventually. Getting used to playing this game again, because they've changed up my class a lot, and I want to learn it again. But thank you guys again, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of The Forge. Bye.